What's up everybody, Typical Gamer here with your daily GTA 5 news, and today I'm going to be talking about 10 awesome screenshots that were released today, and they're jam-packed full of some amazing details that you're going to want to hear about. I'm also going to release a facts video which summarizes everything that was released today in terms of information, so you're going to want to check that out, and that's going to be out in about 1 to 2 hours. As always, if you enjoy this video, be sure to press that like button and to subscribe for more daily, top-notch GTA 5 videos. Starting with this screenshot here, we get a beautiful overview of Los Santos from behind the Vinewood sign, and it just really gives you an incredible scope of how big the city is and how beautiful it is at night with all the lights. You can see down to the single lights on the street, which is incredible for such a large game. Now here you see behind the Vinewood sign, you see a facility. Now this facility exists in real life in Los Angeles. It's behind the Hollywood sign, and I'm going to quote this from Wikipedia. The building and tower located just behind and to the right of the sign is the City of Los Angeles Central Communications Facility, which supports all cell phone, microwave, and radio towers used by the Los Angeles Police Department, Fire Department, Los Angeles Unified School District, and other municipal agencies. The building itself has no name and is essentially a large maintenance building for the antennas. So I believe that is a cop car just to the left of those two large buildings, but that's really interesting that this is what sort of controls a lot of, or what I guess houses or enables the communication of a lot of the emergency services in Los Angeles, which is very interesting. I wonder how they're going to use that for the storyline. Also here you notice the beautiful hills and everything like that, and compared to a real life behind the Hollywood sign picture, it looks pretty similar. I mean, of course there's differences, but you could see the city off to the left over there and the rolling hills and all the houses and stuff like that. Additionally, I believe you can see a stunt jump which is just near the V in the Vinewood sign, and it looks like a ramp going off a container, and you're going to be able to do a stunt jump there. That's what it looks like. Next up, we have Michael with sort of a beard, sort of some stubble on his face. That really leads to a question: are your characters going to start growing facial hair eventually, or do you have to customize that in a shop? Nonetheless, you can see all the destruction that Michael has caused in the background with some burning objects, and you could also see the highly detailed weapon that he's holding with a scope and what seems to be a silencer as well. Next up, we have probably the most interesting screenshot out of this batch, and it's Franklin and Lamar talking to each other. But that's not the most interesting part. The most interesting part is the car. That car is modeled after the Aston Martin DB5. Now, if you don't know, the Aston Martin DB5 is famous for being the first and most recognized James Bond car, which appeared first in the James Bond movie Goldfinger in 1964. If you look at the comparison of these two look so similar. It's going to be so awesome to drive this thing around, customize it, and have your own James Bond vehicle. Other than that, we see Lamar and Franklin with a nice watch, as well as a bracelet or wristband on his right hand. You can also see Lamar holding what seems to be a phone, and the rest seems pretty normal. Here, nothing too special. We see a vehicle exploding in the back, and you also see Trevor holding a shotgun, it seems to be, as well as you could see his tattoos and his calculator watch, and that shirt, I don't know, it just looks so funny on Trevor. It makes him look like sort of like a normal, friendly guy, but then you just think of his personality and it's just totally opposite. Here's probably one of my favorite screenshots as well. It's all three of the main protagonists. You got Trevor, Michael, and Franklin standing, and they all look just so cool, especially my favorite Franklin. He looks so cool with that haircut and those glasses. And also Trevor. Trevor looks pretty snazzy in that shirt, and Michael, of course, he always looks businessy. But to the screenshot, you see that there is a ladder climbing onto the roof. As I said in an interview before, a lot of these places are going to be able to be accessible to you, as well as a lot of places are able to be climbed on. So this is just an example of one of the many places that you could probably go on. Additionally, you just got Trevor holding a shotgun, Michael holding a pistol, and Franklin holding an assault rifle. Here's another really cool shot. I know I say that about a lot of them, but they are all really awesome, and I enjoyed them very much. You got a Feltzer produced by the manufacturer Benefactor, and this is sort of the in-game Mercedes, or you could say the replica of it, because they don't use the same names. But you could see that this one is tricked out. You could see near the wheel wells, you have that addition sort of a spiked lip on it, and you also got a new hood, lights, somewhat seems to be either decal or paint job on the bumper, as well as some side skirts and a bunch of other cool details. And just look at the rain and the vehicle. That just looks so awesome that you can customize every car to look as incredibly unique as this one. Is just incredible, and the rain effects look absolutely stunning. Here's a screenshot of what seems to be an area in Blaine County, and there's nothing really too special here. It looks like a small town, but you can notice that there's one of those, I'm not sure what they called, but you slide the boat from the shed into the water there, and that's about it. You got a beautiful, what seems to be a lake, and it's just surrounded by sort of peaceful wilderness with nice sunlight coming in. Here you got Franklin wearing what seems to be sort of a payday mask, taking cover behind a cop car as 3 cops are shooting at him. And it's nothing too special here, but you can notice that Franklin's hair has changed from that earlier screenshot, and some of the damage detail on the car, such as the bullet holes and shattered window. Next, we have a little bird that's flying over Los Santos. You can see some interesting detail. I believe that is the golf course that was featured on the Rockstar website, as well as a couple of other familiar buildings and the bridge in the background there. And there's sort of a light dew going over the city. It sort of seems like it's morning time. The weather effects are really cool and it looks really awesome. Finally, here we have Trevor in a submarine and what seems to be, I believe that's Franklin swimming. And you could just notice again how big that submarine is compared to Franklin, as you've seen in the official gameplay trailer before. And it's just amazing how big this thing will be. So that's all the info I got on these screenshots for today. Remember to check out the video that's coming in 1 to 2 hours, which is a bunch of new and interesting facts. You're going to want to see this, and these are some amazing facts. So what I want to know is, which one is your favorite screenshot? Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to press that like button and subscribe for more daily GTA 5 videos. If you'd like to come and play in an open lobby sometime for Xbox 360 on GTA 4 or for PS3 and Xbox 360 on GTA 5 when it comes out, be sure to check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/typicalgamer. You could also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter for the latest updates on the videos, streaming schedules, and more. This week's going to be filled with news, so expect maybe 2 videos a day on some of these days during this week. As always, the regular upload time will be 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, and 11 p.m. UK time. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and peace out.